Hi everyone, thanks for watching. I am doing a little bit of a different video today, not makeup related. So I mentioned to you before that I love iced coffee and that I had found out how to make cold brew coffee at home. So I had in mind a technique that I would try and see if it would work, and it did, and it's just things that I had in the house already. So I will talk you through how I do that, and then I'll show you at the end how I make my iced coffee. So what you're going to need is the coffee. You'll need a large jug or something to make the coffee in. I found that a big measuring jug was really easy because then when it came to pouring it out you had that spout. So this is just a huge, like, 6 litre measuring jug. And then you're going to need a measuring tool. I just have these little cup measurements. How cute are they? They're little Russian dolls, so cute. And you're also going to need a mesh sieve, which I'll show you later on, but I forgot to put it at this part. So you'll need your measuring cups. You only need a cup. So I guess you could use anything. You could use a glass, you could use a mug, but I just have my little Russian dolls. They're super cute. And I've got 1 cup. So the first thing you want to do is get ready with whatever you're going to make the coffee in, and then you need your coffee. So I'm going to use, this is coffee that I bought back from Paris. I know, so fancy. It was just because it was the only coffee that was right for this that I had in the house, but it's brilliant. So you want to make sure that the coffee is not instant coffee. We're trying to get away from instant coffee. You want to make sure that it's ground coffee beans. So either ground roasted coffee or freshly ground coffee, it'll say on the front, or coarse grounded coffee beans. You can see that it says that on the front. And you want to pick something that's a medium or dark roast. You don't want to pick something light because you want the flavour to be more intense, and I'll talk about that later. So then you want to just start measuring out your coffee. The basic ratio is 1 part coffee to 7 parts water. So here I'm putting in 1 cup of the coffee. And then I'm just filling that up with 1, 2, and then I lost count and done 8. Doesn't really matter. So then you'll have something that looks like this. A sludgy mess. And I like to just get a spoon and mix it up so you know that everything's combined and all the coffee beans are submerged in the water. Then all you want to do is cover it over. I've just used some tin foil here. Just cover it over and then pop it in the fridge for 12 to 24 hours. Some people leave it out on the counter, they don't put it in the fridge. Some people leave it for 24 hours, some people leave it for 12. So you're really going to have to use your judgment on this. Most of the times that I've made it, I've just left it out on the counter, I've made it at night, and then I've used it the next morning. So it's only been sitting on the counter for 12 hours, and that seems to have worked. So you just use your initiative on that one. So take it out the next morning and it will look a little something like this, still brown and very sludgy. So now you're going to have to sieve the coffee to get rid of all the beans and all the coarse mixture that you don't want to be drinking. So first of all, I have a clean measuring jug. Make sure it's going to fit all the liquid. This one is the same as the one I used to make the coffee in. I'm just sieving it through for the first time to get rid of some of the mixture, and you can see it in the sieve there. And there's lots of it at the bottom of the jug. So then you're going to have to sieve it again, because believe me, you won't have got it all out. This doesn't really take that long, but you need to do it that second time. So the second time you want to sieve it with a filter. A lot of videos online will tell you to do it with coffee filters. I don't have coffee filters lying around because my coffee machine is one of those ones with the little pods, so I don't need coffee filters. I didn't have any, so I used kitchen towel. All I done was get the same thing again. I got the jug that I'd used to make the coffee in, because obviously that was empty now, and I wet a little bit of kitchen towel and I popped it over the sieve. Wetting it first will stop it from soaking up all of your coffee mixture that you want to drink, and then you just want to start pouring that in. This is a slow process. This is why sometimes you'll hear this coffee being called cold drip, because it just really slowly drips down, and just keep filling it up. I normally try and do something else while I'm doing this. I'll like load the dishwasher or something and just keep waiting for it to drip down. You can see here it's just one constant stream just dripping away. And I just keep filling it up to sieve the coffee again. This is the part that takes the longest. And here is what's left on the bottom of that filter. And you can see that if you had not sieved that again, you would be drinking all of that. And then you're going to want to transfer your coffee into a jug or a bottle, because if you transfer it into something you can pop in the fridge, then it's going to last around about 2 weeks. I find that I drink it within about 1 or 2 days, but maybe you're not as obsessed with coffee as me. So I have this bottle from Asda. It was only a couple of pounds, and I just thought it was funny that it said morning sunshine. And I have a funnel just to get that easier in there. So I'm just filling that up with the cold brew. And then I can put that in the fridge. And that is it. It's as easy as that to make cold brew coffee. It's really not that difficult. The most sort of tedious part of it is that second sieve where you have to make sure that you're getting rid of all the coffee granules. But it's really easy, and believe me, it makes all the difference. So let me just quickly show you how I make an iced latte now. So I just have this little tumbler from TK Maxx. I've showed you it before. And I have these 0-calorie syrups. I get them from TK Maxx, and my favourite one is the caramel. So I just pop 2 tablespoons of that into my tumbler over ice. I've already filled it up with ice here, and then I just pour over the cold brew, and then I just top that up with almond milk. I love this part. I love when the coffee and the almond milk mix. Really weird. And then I just put the lid on and mix it. And that is it. You have just saved yourself about £5 of buying a nice coffee at Starbucks, and you can drink it all the time like I do. So I hope that was helpful. I know this is sort of a random video, but when I was looking for these videos, they all seemed really complicated, and it's really easy, to be honest. Hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if you've got any questions, and if you've got a coffee recommendation. If you're a coffee connoisseur, then tell me what your favourite coffee is, because I would really like to know. I'm in the market for some coffee. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!